So, everyone, welcome back to the hills. Who would like to do the recap this time? What happened in the Windsong Woods session? Yeah, Alex did it last time. I'm going to roll a die. Here we go. Here it goes. A D4. A 2. Josh.
I think we went south and saw some abandoned farms. Then we headed west, and then there was like an encounter with a, like a wizard's tower of sorts, and kind of scared us. And so we went to another farm and rested there. I can't really remember what went down there, and then we went into the woods, the Windsong Woods, and we were kind of getting lost. And there's like spider webs. We were not sure which way to go because it's kind of confusing, but there's like some whistling sounds that we seem to be following. And then one of our cousins, I believe, got swallowed by a worm. I think that's where we left off.
I agree with that. I think that's a succinct. I do. I think that's a succinct recap of what happened. I want to add some things to it about the Windsong Woods. I don't want to hide anything at all. So here are some things that you knew going in that you could see as you approached. This picture that you see right now, you could pretty well see. You know that away is center, and you know that there's this big tree in the center. Probably don't see a face, but you know that there's this big tree. What are you there for? You're there to find the legendary King's Claw blade of one of the heroes that founded Dragon Town, because that is supposedly the magical sword that defeated the darkness below ages ago. Now, when you entered the Windsong Woods, so far I've had Fern. Fern, out of all of you all, has the most quarturn of the lot of you. And so we, probably you were also being affected by the Windsong. Someone got, yeah, that's right. It was Kingsley got scared. In fact, at one point, the Windsong is affecting you all, but for Fern, at times, she can hear it clearly. Now, last time, you noticed, as you tried to travel to the center of the woods, sometimes you would pull your way through the growth and briar and end up somewhere else. Maybe even an entrance further out somewhere. Also, you noticed there were creatures here. One of them seemed to try to trick you. And then there's a question. Can you trust the Windsong? Is it showing you where to go, or what is it trying to say? So all of those things, I think, remain unanswered. You did try to use your, what was the book called? The book of, I have it here, but...
The Book of Futures.
Thank you. You tried to use your Book of Futures, and it did assemble for you things that you would see. They came together, and then a massive worm swallowed Renegade. And then Renegade made it out, and he's fine. And I'm sure it was all fine. And you have to sleep. Now, this is another problem that you have right now, is you're out of time and you're tired. According to the old rules, I roll for an encounter every hour. And you have to sleep, 8 hours to get sleep. One of you doesn't need to sleep.
I don't have to sleep, yeah. I could give you the lookout.
I'm sure as long as that... I'm sure nothing will happen to that thing on you.
Well,
That's what it sounds like when the game master's threatening you.
Oh, we
well,
also had those
all
apples
the more
still.
reason to
Like
stay awake.
we each had an apple too, where we could hear danger. I think I used mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those don't last that long.
No, but
Yeah.
like if we needed to, we could.
And I like having a group caller, as you all know. Josh, would you be willing to be our group caller tonight as Kingsley?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I will try.
Thank you. And that way we could just kind of come to decisions quickly, or come to a democratic process and organize it quickly when we need to. And also there was something I said last time, like instead of knowing what your needful thing needs, the thing is now, for the past day, you've been away, and we're in pause time. I can't remember. I was going to have you say something else, but I can't remember what it was I was going to have you say. So we don't have to recap those because it's only been 2 days. It's been 2 days so far. So let's see.
Is it something like a memory related to your needful thing? Like flesh it out a little more?
I do like that. I think that would be good to revisit these needful things. However long we can do these adventures, that's going to be important. That's kind of the main thing about the game. So let's start with Fern. Fern, you've been away from Dragontown. Now, between adventures in Dragontown, you could return to Stonecastle County and to Mamaw's Porch. You could make it home, even if it took a day or two, and you could see Scooter. But now that you're traveling out in Malumir County, out in the forests, it's been days, and you cannot get home. So you don't know how Scooter has been. So yeah, I guess you have the money, but you don't have the means to get help to Scooter. So what is something about Scooter that made him your needful thing? What happened to him? I think that's probably a good question about all these things. We could start kind of peeling back what actually is going on.
Well, thinking back, she remembers like Scooter as a puppy and how I'm not sure what we call him. Papa was like so excited after we'd gotten him. He was in a little box of puppies for sale. We got him, and he was gonna turn him into a good hunting dog or a bird dog. And we get him out in the woods and discover there's no bird dog in this dog. He just too distracted by everything. And oh, look, there's Ducks. Where'd Scooter go? Oh, he's over there with a stick. Like he did try. Gotta give him that. But Scooter's no hunting dog. And thinking of all the adventures we went on, and just like things you got to do, how much he would probably love this forest. Just because there's nothing he's got to do. He'd just be hanging out with us.
Yeah, I've had those. Turns out he was a sorry bird dog, but he was an awfully good friend. I've had those. Yeah. Okay. So, actually most of them, in fact, come to think of it. Grove. What was going on? Why do you, why are you trying to get out of work and being mayor? And why is this turning around? I think you were trying to get out of work, right? Because that's what was, yeah.
I think it's more so a lot of pressure from his parents trying to get him to get into, the family business. And he was resisting it so far, but now he's starting to kind of come around on politics and being in a position of power.
A taste of it.
He's gotten a taste of power, and he thinks he's going to be president one day.
Oh, right. That's right. That now it's president. Yeah. And with that, I'm going to skip over to Kingsley because he has a similar kind of parallel goal. But how did this start? Like, what happened where you're like, I'm going to start my own town. I'm going to do my own thing.
Oh, yes. Well, it's just something he had dreams about as a kid, as he was younger. And so it just awakened this desire in him. and he's seen these abandoned farms, and he can see how that can fulfill his dream, and so he's real curious about those abandoned farms and what could be done with them, or if they can grow. But yeah, it was just a dream, more than once.
Yeah. I think
recurring dream.
For the listener, something interesting about Antel's and the mythical hills or mythic Appalachia or whatever you want to call it is there's probably a good succinct word for this if anybody has it, but this is a society that is collapsed. It's falling apart. And so when you go into a town, most towns are ghost towns, and there are all these abandoned houses in the woods, and there are whole places that are just overgrown with vine and kudzu and vacant. So to have Kingsley look at that and say, there could be a town here, is something. So, okay. So, Renegade, what does Renegade know what's going on with the pencil budget? I guess he doesn't. Probably not.
He has an idea that the place is fairly impoverished and the school is in need of things. He doesn't just quite understand what that means. So seeing everybody else around the town kind of has their one niche thing. The carpenter does carpenter things. The tobacco growers have that. So he's thinking, well, what's the one? Pencils. I could do pencils. And it just took off from there. This one-track mind and being completely distracted by everything else that he never actually expanded on that thought. And it wasn't until Dragontown where he started like, well, you guys, you're not going to need pencils if you don't know how to do this. And then it kind of tracked back where it's like, well, I guess now I got to start teaching people stuff.
Oh.
So it went from, yeah, everybody needs pencils to, well, you can't use pencils if you don't have this. So he's unknowingly grown because he still has not grasped the concept that he has expanded his horizons. It's just a means to the ends being pencils.
Man, it turns out all along this was just a version of what's that Adam Sandler movie? Billy Madison. It turns out this was just a version of Billy Madison all along.
That was the puppy story.
Oh man. All right. Let's see. And then Birch. So, Birch has changed a lot too. He was like, all right, I'm going to make my fortune. And then the funny thing is he has. It's funny because Birch is like actually won and he was right. That's the wild thing. And now it's kind of changing. But what started this? Like as the thing, what had Birch decide that when he looked around and he saw all these crumbling buildings and abandoned schoolhouses and disused roads and everything that, I'm going to find my fortune here.
Well, I think you had an older brother who decided to take off, join the army, never look back. He told him, like, that's the key, kid. You got to get out of here. Like, that's priority numero uno is get out of these mountains and never go back. And probably after that happened, his old man, the barber, would not let Birch leave if he could help it. I would try to lock him down as much as possible since his older brother kind of ran away from them. But he had books. I mean, as I've said, he's inspired by adventure fiction. I imagine it might have been something like Treasure Island. He got his hands on and he read that. And he's like, this is about a kid who actually managed to escape his provincial life and go out into foreign lands and discover treasure and adventure and all that. He's like, well, I got to do that. I'm not going to do it by joining the army. I'm not made for that. Look at me.
Right. So it's Luke Skywalker. That's awesome. Yeah, that's the that story. Yeah, it remains to be seen. I'll peel back some more questions in subsequent weeks, but so right now, the last place you were at was in the woods, and it was dark. Probably have to remove this drawing here. Yeah, I'll have to remove that. Well, actually, no, that's where you left, actually. So, just to recap this, you're in the woods and it's dark at night. Let me see where you're at. Actually, I have to look at the map. Let me see where you're at. Hold on. You cannot really tell. Ah, I see. I know where you're at, though. There are tall conifer trees here that rise up out of an undulating fog that covers the ground at night. Additionally, there is a blackened tree here. At its base, a meadow. In the meadow, a skeleton of another adventuring young person.
Did we inspect the skeleton already?
No.
No, we didn't get
he
that
had
far.
a map. Might have a map.
I do think this was the little cliffhanger we had. It's just finding it, so.
Okay, yeah, I guess take a closer look at the skeleton. Well, the body.
Yeah.
You find a lighter.
Ooh.
A smoker.
Renegade points his flashlight up with his sword. He's like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
For spiders all.
Yeah. You look around and you do see webs. Now, where you just came from, there was like a whole thing of spider webs, and then the next place there's this wall, right? And I think you tried going around it, if I recall correctly. I don't think you went back the other way. And this part of the forest has these no, let me back up. I'm sorry. Let me look. It's how do I describe this? So you have a flashlight, Renegade? You said? Okay, and you shine it up into the trees?
Yeah.
Okay. At the top of the trees, you see what looks like something covering the canopy in places. When you put the flashlight over it and you kind of move it, it has a kind of reflection like oil. Eventually, you can make out that there's some kind of sticky tar-like substance up in the trees, the tops of them.
That does not sound good. That is not.
Urge, don't forget, we found a lighter and now something's going to come down and stab you. You're going to fall asleep. Remember, like the book where you got stabbed, fell asleep?
It's true, it was all there in the story. Where's your lie?
I'm trying to remember, did you say this tree is burned or the ground is burned? Or
The webs?
No, I don't.
it's just a
No.
tree? Kind of.
Actually, so this area is not burned. It's actually very pretty. In fact, it's a meadow. Separate from the overgrowth that surrounds it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's lush and soft and mossy, and yeah, and then there's a dead body.
And there's like something sticky in the trees.
There's something sticky at the tops of the trees. It does look like, and I think I mentioned this last time, it does look like that this person died unnaturally with something stabbing them. Or like, you know, yeah.
Okay. I want to kind of take a little look around the area, see if how many of the trees in the area have like this sticky thing on it. Like how far is like I assume, is it like a circumference? Like a,
How far it spreads out.
yeah.
That is a good question. Let's see here. It deserves spooky music. Actually,
When you said the skeleton appears
Actually,
to have
this
died by being stabbed, I was imagining all of us like examining the bone, seeing, see this little protrusion right here between the ribs. When it's opened up like that, that suggests a penetrating blow.
yep.
These ridges
So-
over here, that's defensive wounds.
This you take a look. You can see that it looks as if there are lumps of this gooey, oily substance, like pods on different parts of the upper parts of the trees. Thinking about, how far does it go? You shine your flashlight deeper into the woods, and you notice something. There are some trees, which usually every so often you'll see a tree that it's obviously been hit by lightning, right? And it's dying. These look like that, but instead it looks like there are puddles of tar like muck at their base. In some places it looks as if the trees have burst open and splintered from the inside.
I don't like that.
Is that the darkness below coming forth?
Maybe it's just
Something.
spiders hatching and bursting from trees if that's where they were originally seated.
Both of those are bad.
Yeah.
Now, it's nighttime, so if you don't
Yeah.
sleep, I'll give you all a condition. You'll start being unable to carry things. That'll be the first condition. Eventually, you'll start losing heart because it's night. Encounters occur every hour.
Yeah, I think this does not seem like a place to sleep. This is not.
And not
I
next to
think-
one of these trees.
But where do we sleep?
I think we try to move somewhere else in the forest and see what we find. Because we can't
Burns still
sleep
hear
in
the-
corrupted like tree clearing. We can't.
Does Burn still hear the music?
I was gonna ask, had you already listened to the wind song when you came up on this tree? I can't remember. Had you rolled a d20 and added 5?
I think I messed up on a roll and I got a nat 1 and then we got the worm. I don't remember.
Well,
Yeah, I think
trying to
we might
remember.
not have gotten to this location yet because we had just arrived here when we finished last time.
Yeah, I don't think it. I'm trying to remember what caused the worm, but I don't think that. Well, since we're not, you know what? Let's do it. Roll a d20 and add 5. And yes, you can, Fern. You can still hear the wind song even at night.
Is it leading in a specific direction or calling me to a certain direction?
Well, this will be a sort of however much your Quarturn can help you discern that. So we'll find out. Roll a d20 and add your turn to it.
Had my turn? Okay. So if you add my turn to that... I thought I just had to roll over, so I add it?
No, we were. I know this is
we were
different.
doing a d20 plus.
Okay, so then 12?
Okay. You look around, and this is strange, but you feel like you know things from the song. This has already happened a few times. You look around, you see the tar. You think that you can at least find your way out of this area and not loop back around. So you think
I'll probably...
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think I'll probably try that.
Okay. Sounds good. Let me get rid of this grisly display here. Oh man, I remember where the worm came from now. So, Kingsley, please roll a d6 to see if you're surprised.
Okay.
There's something that could surprise you. Please don't roll. You did the thing.
Oh.
You did the thing. What? Okay. Is this how it all ends? Just like this? Is this just a horror game? How come I can never just have a cozy game? All right. 1, 2, 3. Kingsley. All of a sudden the ground shakes. And Kingsley is swallowed and he disappears. He does not have a teleporting cloak.
Oh, no.
So now he's in the dungeon.
Oh man, you had to have rolled that one digit and then on top of that rolled a single specific digit for all that to have happened. Oh man.
It's what the dice deemed.
Yes, this is what they have. So you could either leave Kingsley, which might not be a bad idea, and run, or you can try to save Kingsley, which is heroic. But
do we have a plan that could save Kingsley?
I mean, I want to offer Renegade. You've had this happen to you. You could tell them things. I guess that's. I want to help. Yeah, that's all I can. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think.
No, it's the worm. And the worm got him, but it's okay. He's going to fall for a long time, and then he's going to hit the bottom. There's a bunch of gunk, and then he's going to be able to oh. Oh, no, he's not going to be able to reach the brain where the mosquito is. There's a big mosquito, and he's on the brain, and he drove the worm back, and I was able to teleport out of the worm, but he doesn't have a teleport shirt. Oh.
I got a question for you, Renegade. Your teleport shirt, does it only apply to you as the one wearing it, or can you bring someone along for the ride?
I don't know. He just kind of grabs your wrist and tries teleporting like 10 feet
One
away.
way to find out.
Cool. Yoink.
Yeah. No, it only affects you. Whoever's wearing the shirt.
Dang. Okay. I don't have any good ideas for how to rescue Kingsley.
I don't even know how to get
I think
into the worm.
our option is we jump in and we figure it out together, or we just leave him to figure it out on his own.
I mean,
well, is there a guarantee the worm is still there, or is that like his tunnel and now we'd have to run through tunnels to find the worm?
There's this giant worm that's like erupting out of the ground, and you feel the ground shaking, and you can either like be like, all right, it's all of us, and you try to bait it or like jump into its maw, or you're like, let's get out of here, like basically, yeah. Or if you have any other ideas, I don't know.
Y'all would know that Kingsley wouldn't hold it against you if y'all fleed.
I mean, the awkward thing here is Kingsley our caller. Kingsley.
Well, you might have
what
to
do we
get
do?
a new one.
I could look in the Book of Futures to see, find a story where Kingsley shows up.
You can, of
I
course.
get
You
pooped
know what?
out.
I'm good with Kingsley. I jump in the womb.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
All right, I follow.
Okay. All right. But you guys don't have to. We can split this into two parallel situations going on. Does anyone not go in the worm?
I think we're doomed if we don't go into the worm now. Can't split the party.
Right.
Because if they go in there by themselves, they're dead. If we stay out here, we're dead. I think they made the decision for us.
Someone needed to make a decision.
All right.
It was a brave one.
What do you think? Fern, what do we do?
No, I guess, can I put in my opinion? I'm just saying, like, the other people could run for help or something,
Yeah. It's okay. He can make a new Anne. So it's not like but it sounds like you all have made your decision. You're hopping in. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Nope, I'm jumping in the womb.
Oh man.
Well, Jahan and I jumped in the worm. We have yet to hear from
From the last two.
Yeah.
Let's see your choice.
I mean, if everyone else is going, Fern's not staying in the creepy, yucky wood area. Maybe it'll
If
bring
all
us
of your
out
friends
somewhere
jumped off a
nicer.
bridge, would you go with them? Yes.
Well, it turns
Don't
out
tell
there's
me,
more
Ma.
than
I said that. Never hear
Alrighty.
the end of it if Meemaw hears that I do.
In Renegade goes.
Listen,
Back to see his friend.
I voted to go down the womb last time. Now's the perfect opportunity.
It's like meant to be.
It was literally meant to be.
The dice have deemed it so.
Oh my gosh.
I've learned, like, sometimes when you're rolling dice, and then you roll again, and then you get the same one. I'm like, okay. I don't know if that's
The
ever
dice
happened
are
at all,
like,
but
these kids need to be eaten by a worm. I don't know why you're arguing. I will do this again.
You all raise your little arms to the night sky with the goop falling from the trees, and this worm erupts from the ground, and it collapses down on you, and then you find yourself falling, tumbling down something, a squishy chute, if you will. You fall for a long time. And then, after what feels like forever, you hit a squishy bottom. It's hot here. And incredibly odorous. You noticed on the way in, there were these massive teeth. Now, around you, does anyone have a... Okay, you still get your flashlight, Renegade, so you can turn on a flashlight. Let's turn on a light. Yeah, and let's see here. It's about 100 feet tall in this meaty, hot, moist, smelly cavern with pulsating flesh all around you. Otherwise, it smells like old dirt and mud. And there's about a knee-high pool in places of slimy, sticky saliva with things floating in it. You can see ahead of you a tunnel that goes straight up above, a small tunnel, or an orifice that goes straight ahead.
Okay.
Up there's where the mosquito lives.
Well, he might know what's down that tunnel.
Yeah. I mean, if we can
Might
go
be
up
the
and
way
talk
out.
to well, it was the way out for Renegade, right? I think talking to Mosquito would be nice.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
go
it's
up there.
lovely.
Be right back.
Well, how tall is the way up to the Mosquito?
It's like 100 feet or something, he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's about 300 feet wide in here and 100 feet tall.
It's a big worm. Go for it. cuz.
Hi, it's me. I got eaten by the worm again.
Oh, you teleport up there and then make your okay.
Yeah.
All right, this time I'm gonna
And introduce your cousins. Come on, be polite.
actually bring it on screen this time.
Ask him where this other chute goes. Orifice, it was called.
I mean, it's a whip. Presumably, it goes, one
Ow.
direction.
It might not be survivable, but
We'll make this character. Let me make him bigger so you can see him. Actually, can I just... Oh yeah, I have a better way of doing this. There we go. Can do... Okay. So. Yeah, you make it up there. Let's see. Big, throbbing blue-gray brain, of course. Sitting comfortably on it is a rather corpulent fly with the stingy snout thing. Whatever.
Proboscis.
Proboscis, yeah. And slurping away. And it says, "Oh, hey, you're back. How's it going?"
It's okay. My cousin Kinsley got eaten by the worm.
Oh.
So my cousin, so we decided we'd come back, try to help them. But they don't have, like, a coat that makes them be able to teleport. So now we're kind of extra stuck. Do you know how you got in here and how to get out?
Yep, I remember when I got swallowed by the worm. Well, it was the best day of my life. Reminisces, I just got about as much blood as I could drink now.
Yeah, you really do have it good in here.
Sure do. Can't ask for something better from the fly god. But I guess you
The
don't
god.
you don't drink blood.
No.
Well, I reckon I can help you get out of here. And
Could you? That'd be great.
he grabs a chunk of the brain, and the whole place shudders, and you hear "Whoa."
Oh my god.
And he grabs the chunk of the brain, and he gives it to you. He's like, "Here you go. You're gonna need that."
Wow, thanks.
Do you grab it?
What do you do with this?
Yeah.
squeeze it.
Do you
Oh
squeeze
my
it?
god.
You gotta give it a squeeze. Yeah, see what happens.
The whole place goes, it like shudders and vibrates a little bit. Let's see. All right, well, now looky here. My brother Diggory, he's further in, so I want you to give him this message. And he whispers something into the brain chunk. And he says, "If you see my brother Diggory, you give him that chunk, and very well.
Sure will.
You promise to do that?"
I do. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna give him this brain with a message in it.
All righty then. He takes like a splinter of something nearby and jabs it in part of the brain, and the whole place shakes again. He's like, "You better make it down there before it closes." And the whole place is like
Thanks.
shaking. Okay.
Brain. And I just pop up in front of everybody. I got brain.
And so,
Dude, what the hell is going on?
so here's what everyone else saw. First of all, he disappears, and then a moment later, everything starts shaking, and then it starts shaking again, and then he appears and says, "I have a brain," and then you see that orifice behind you like squelch and goes, and it like opens.
I mean,
I got a brain. Come on, runs
Let's
in.
go.
yeah.
right,
Well,
If any of us had a brain, we wouldn't be in here.
oh, you can't blame Kingsley for being eaten.
As he's running and his voice is
That's
getting
what
quieter
fate
and quieter. We gotta
deemed.
find Diggory and give him the message in the brain.
Oh
Maybe
man.
the
Alright,
worm swallowed the sword.
I'll go through the orifice as well.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be caught by myself in here.
We gotta get ourselves pooped out of here.
That's what
It's
it
the
takes.
only way.
Oh man, how do I even describe this? All right, I need a picture.
Well, when you come back and with the brain piece, and I pull out cat scratch fever, and I was like, I really want to find out what this does. Maybe we could poke it in the brain. What do you think?
No,
Yeah, poke the brain.
no. I
Got
really
face
think
for
no.
it. And only
You just
like,
told us it's carrying a message. Why would you
oh right.
grab the thing
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
carrying the message?
Well, I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know. if
maybe
They
we
won't
should
get us
trust
out
it.
if they go crazy.
Do you trust this fly? He seems to be taking control of a sentient being.
Oh, he's
Where?
so nice.
Okay, well, first of all, you're assuming the worm is sentient in the first place. Second
He's
of
got a
all,
brain.
where else are we going? Everything has a brain. Except, well, no,
You make a
everything
good point,
has a
cuz. I'm just brainstorming.
See what you did there.
You know, just seeing what y'all think.
I hope it's not sentient. That would make this whole thing really sad.
It ate you.
Sentient might have been the wrong word.
You go
It
through the
is.
you this. I wish this is the only time I've ever said this. You go through the orifice, and you see on the other side a little town of ramshackle buildings, about 500-foot
goodness, over the rest
stretch.
of the
Heck
night.
yeah.
Well,
And
this is where we could stay for the week.
There's
Yeah, we can hang out in here.
there's
This is perfect.
there
These sound like prime voting material. This is a new audience.
the buildings are on stilts that keep them above the slowly moving waters with their opaque, slimy pools of stuff and the saliva that's just like slowly moving underneath it. And you can see all these different bug people. Most of them are at least your size or bigger. And they're grabbing stuff from the goop. And that seems to be the main form of farming here. It's getting stuff out of the worm goop and making stuff out of it and food and things. And they're putting it in jars and everything. And in fact, you can see some of these. Actually, there's that little bug there on the right. He's taking something out of the goop and he's mixing it with stuff and making the street lamps with it. And let's see, what do you got here? You got, you see a big giant roly-poly that's about 3 times your size. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I got this wrong. A peel bug. And he is adorably half your size. He's 3 feet tall.
I mean, that's still pretty. That's still huge.
Yeah. And then you can see, you can see some, you can see 3 bees eyeing you on a corner as you're walking towards the town. And you see
Kind of
a,
eyeing.
like this. and then you see a restaurant. Now they don't have taverns and stuff like this in the hills. But this ain't exactly the hills. And there's a sign out front that says The Drip. And then at the far end is another orifice where the street ends. And you can see people making there's a line here and they're waiting, and every once in a while the orifice will open and they'll go through it. Yeah, that's what you can see here.
I turn to Fern and I say, "You're going to be doing a lot of the talking in the next day or two."
This is Fern's
Let's
moment.
go to the drip.
This is very much a game where the weird kid is OP.
Oh, no.
I didn't intend for that, but
You said the pill bug was smiling at us or something, right?
no, the bees are. But the
Bees
pill.
are smiling.
No, I guess I may have said the bees are looking at you. The pill bug, yes. In fact, he's smiling and waving. Let me show you what he looks like. Let me show you what he looks like.
Oh, Fern is definitely waving back very enthusiastically.
All right, he looks like this guy. Yeah. Come on. There. Okay, and we're going back. This is one advantage to roll 20, because it's a lot easier to do this kind of thing. Come on. But
Yeah, you have to open a lot of folders and do a lot of navigating, and then
Oh goodness!
he's like, "Hey, hello," and he seems really friendly. He's about 3 feet tall, and he's really chubby, and he's waving at you.
I imagine he sounds like the guy who does the voice for Mr. Meeseeks.
What kind of bug did you say he was?
Pill bug,
Pill
right?
bug.
A pill bug?
Hey, how are you
Kenzie's
guys?
like, hello, Mr. Pill Bug.
No, I'm gonna blow the mic out if I try to do the Mises thing.
Yeah, you have to be loud and just do that.
I haven't seen regular people in here and non-bug people. Well, it's been a while.
We didn't even know
Hey,
there was a town inside of a worm.
Well, yeah,
I am
no.
fascinated by the fact that this bug person considers us to be regular people.
Well, yeah.
What is going on in bug culture?
Yeah. Hey, say, you got any metal? Like, like some of them tin cans or cat food or let's see, what else those normal people have? They've got
Oh, I do.
you got pots or
have,
pans?
Would you prefer bronze, steel, or silver?
His big this mouth, bug mouth, just like
He's like,
he's like, any of the above, sir. Any of the
Alright, I give
above.
him a bronze key, which I still have in my equipment from that one Ben Milton adventure, the key base, the key master dungeon.
Wait,
He's like,
Ross, I have a quick
amazing.
question for you after.
Well, for that, you can consider yourself under the protection of Roald. And he like curls into a kind of like a ball a little bit as a bow.
yeah, like a roly-poly.
Yeah. Then he comes out of
I try to bow in kind, but I don't roll up into a ball when I do it.
How old's about? Do we have our horses with us? Did we ride our horses down here?
Hey, I got a beetle.
Oh,
I mean, I would assume I would have brought my horse with me, but I don't know if its legs are intact.
We were riding animals, right?
Sure.
Would we have left them up above, or would we have brought them with? Is the question.
I mean, I know that I had mine with me, and I would have tried to bring it into Worm, but I don't know if its legs are not like broken or not from having got.
Oh no,
like,
they're
downward.
fine. They're terrified, but yeah, you're riding some horses into town. The some of the bugs look at it like hungrily. The horses,
I
I
should
mean.
have Charlie the beetle.
Oh yeah. I mean, by the way, I should note you could probably use Charlie if you left the horses here. You could probably just climb out of this thing's mouth. Charlie can just climb. So if you just want to leave, I just want to note that.
Nah.
Well, we
no.
need somewhere to rest for the night anyway. Like we were on our last
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
This is
So-
perfect.
We don't have to do encounter rolls in here. We're already in the encounter, so
we can,
literally.
we can rest
So-
the tablet. We can,
So Rold takes this big key. He's 3 feet tall. So he takes this big key and he smells it. Oh. And he starts eating this metal. And he's like, oh boy, I haven't had anything that good in I don't know how long. Well, anyways, welcome. Oh, sorry. Hold on just a second. Let's drop this. To what was once called the Aesophagus. But we just call it nowadays the Eek.
The eek.
The Eek. It's Eek City. So, what brings you to Eek? He starts walking along into the town.
Who was it we're looking for? Diggory? I'm trying to remember.
Yes.
Yeah, Diggory.
And I
Well,
mean,
what
you
time-
would have found Diggory because he would have been in the tummy not long before you. Or wait, I'm sorry, not Diggory. Sorry, not. I was thinking of Kingsley. Sorry. Yeah, you.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Diggory
about
the
Diggory.
Fly's brother or whatever.
Okay.
Well, I got eaten by this worm, and then I used magic to not be in the worm. But then, like, shortly after, my cousin Kingsley, he got eaten by the worm. We thought, well, we can't let Kingsley get stuck in there. So we went inside there into the worm, and I talked to a really nice mosquito. I didn't get his name twice. And he gave me this brain. Do you know Digsley? Or Diggory?
Would he know Diggory? That's an interesting question. I don't know if he would know him or not. Let me look.
I guess I'm just kind of holding this chunk of brain and just carrying it around like it was like a bundle of apples or something. Like a kid holds a cat, you know?
I'm
He's just
not sure what to do
carrying
with
it
it.
on
Can't
their
put it in my pocket, so it's just like here now.
Oh no!
All right. I gesture at Renegade. You want to start tossing it back and forth like a football?
once again, this
Rumble.
is the message that we're delivering.
Rumble.
He says, "Oh, Diggory the fly?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the butt."
Oh, that's
Actually,
terrible.
one of them at the start and the other one at the end, huh?
Yep, right at the end.
Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense if we're on our way out.
Do you know if the way towards the butt is dangerous?
Oh yeah, definitely. I could show you the way if you wanna try going, but well, you have to make it through the fighting pits where everybody gambles, and then you got to make it through the gizzard and eventually through the tummy. Yeah, and then you make it to the what the old timers call the paraproct. We just call
I'm
it.
shocked at how complicated this worm is. I could have sworn that they were just flesh tubes.
I don't think I made it to that grade in school yet to be learning them fancy words.
You can just call it the bat.
Well, that all sounds well and good, and we might take you up on that, but we're all pretty tuckered out, actually. We've been on our feet all day, and I swear I'm ready to pass out any moment now.
Well,
Maybe I'll
sure.
have the beds for our size.
Yeah, come follow me. I'll introduce you to Biru at the drip. And
Rolled, you're all right.
well, thank you. Let's see here. The drip. How do you do it? Nope. No thanks. Go away. Close. drip. I didn't think you. I thought there's no way they'll go back to this worm yet. I didn't
Always
even
goes,
bother
man.
with it. So that's why. But I really.
It's no,
Yeah.
it's all good.
I mean, you know, we'll figure it out.
Right rolls. The right
It is
magic
tough.
rolls.
The real
'Cause, you know,
question
you
is
try to-
where we're gonna end up once we're out of the womb is the real question.
You try to prep for this where you expect the players are going to spend the next session, and of course, it was all our intention that we'd be in those woods. How are you supposed to prep when one of the random encounters is an entire other area of the game?
Yeah.
Where you thought you would be was talking to this gigantic, haunting tree in the center of a magical forest. Where you really are is trying to find your way out of a worm's butt. It is just like that is tabletop RPGs, like right there. That's
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, you make it into the drip, and you see this big ladybug behind a counter, and it's about your size, and she says, "Hey, welcome to the drip. What can I get you?"
Oh, what do you have?
Well, I should have copied the menu too. We got soil soup, fungus fillets, loam loafs, nectar, some tea, and of course we sell tickets to the crop here too. And you can have a flesh bed if you want.
What's
no.
the crop?
I think that's probably the next area where he was saying people go gamble.
Do we need a ticket to get in there?
Probably.
Yep.
We saw it was a big line, right? So presumably a lot of people just go there. So yeah, probably. I'll have the fungus. What did you say you had to drink?
Oh, I'll take a tea.
Sure thing. Yeah, we got tea or nectar.
Yeah,
I'll
have
nectar. I
I'll
want
have
nectar.
I'll have some fungus and some nectar.
Okay, that'd be
Tea and nectar.
all right. That's $2 for that one. Points to Grove, and $1 for you.
And how much?
Apparently,
for a
they
bed?
use U.S. dollars.
How
And they do.
You're not
universal currency.
Not the
much
first
for
one.
a bed for the night?
Wait, what were you saying?
How much is it for a bed for the night?
That's another $1.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll spend $3 to get food and a room.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the nectar is well. Let's start with the tea. The tea is essentially some of the snotty saliva stuff that was scooped up, but then it's been thinned out and swirled around. The nectar, on the other hand, is collected from some kind of fruit or berry that's large, that's either grows here or is found here, and it actually smells really nice. And
Kenzie's gonna put the nectar in the tea to hopefully make it taste better.
it definitely does. The nectar is extremely sweet,
Cool.
but it does kind of taste like it's kind of like you're swallowing down some chicken and dumplings that have been swirled around in some
How does
hot.
the
Yeah.
How's
yeah.
the food taste?
Oh, what did you get to eat?
I got the fungus.
Oh, what would I compare that to? It is a ceviche slice of mushroom. I think that speaks for
doesn't
itself.
sound too bad.
Yeah, it's okay. It does kind of taste like it's like a mixture between like a big slice of calamari and ceviche.
That's a whole lot of squishy, all in one meal.
Everything is squishy and smells, but everything smells, so it's okay. And anyways, and then the flesh beds are just a big, squishy, like blob, like it looks like they've cut out a piece of the thing's flesh, and every so often they dispose of the previous flesh and get a new chunk of flesh. And anyways, it's nice and big and squishy.
Can we
Hey.
sleep next to it?
You do anything you want.
It's just more flesh.
That's also flesh. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey.
Actually, no, that's wood. This place is made of wood. So you can just sleep on the floor.
I mused to
Yeah.
my cousins. I'm like, do bugs have it figured out better than us? That they're, hard on the outside and they try to surround themselves in a world of squishy. We are like the exact opposite. We're real squishy and we surround ourselves in these really hard, rigid structures.
That's deep. That's deep, bro.
Deep.
That's
bro.
Anyway, I face plant right into the big squish.
yeah. Oh, also there's a little feller here eating by himself and muttering to himself. I mentioned that guy.
A feller.
That guy has a quest.
Don't harass the little guy.
I mean, one thing we don't have to worry about is bed bugs because they've got the room next door.
Oh.
Yeah, but I would pipe down about that kind of thing. They might not overhear you say something like that.
So, I'm gonna put my court robe over the fleshy thing and lay down.
This is what the little
I mean, that's
guy
what
looks
we're
like.
doing, right? We're resting.
He's got a little knife and a little shield, and then he's nervously picking at his little mandibles with the other two hands, and he's not touching his food, and he looks really nervous and upset. And
In the
anyways,
illustration, he does really look like he's is trying to work up the courage to ask you something.
Yeah.
I guess I'll call out to him and say, "Hey there."
Excuse you guys, can I bring out a quest?
he goes,
You want to bring out a quest?
and he acts really surprised. He says, "Oh, you're just okay. Whoa, what are you?" Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it that way. Hi.
I believe we are fleshy monkeys.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. Well,
Still?
yeah, well, welcome, I guess. He looks really...
Seem worried.
Yeah, I'm hoping to escape this big worm. The only way to do that is to go through the crop.
And what happens in the crop?
People fight to the death.
Okay.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah, that's worrisome.
Okay. Well, would you like to come with us? We're
Wait.
also trying to go through the.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we're trying to go through as well. So why don't you just come with us? I'm sure Mima wouldn't mind an odd grandchild showing up.
Yeah, we'll just tell everyone you're one of our cousins.
Okay. He says, so you're gonna go to the crop too?
It sounds like that's the way we have to go. So yeah, I suppose.
I don't know. I'm so nervous.
Well, I mean, listen.
I
We're
miss
gonna go to the
my
crop and
my
we're-
300 children.
Whoa.
I didn't. I never wanted to hurt anybody.
Well,
death to get out the other side of the crop, or is that just like a side thing going on and we could walk through?
Yeah. We don't have to fight, do we?
Well, you see, the problem is the crop is the only way that you can get through to the butt. But the crop it's controlled by the Queen Morrigan, and she makes everyone fight. If you win, you get a bunch of stuff from her, I've heard, but most people don't win.
What kind of stuff?
Well,
Is there some kind of magical sword?
She's a queen, and she keeps all the treasure of all the people who've died. I've heard that she's got an incredible treasure.
Well,
We should try to get the treasure.
I mean, I think we'll just go into the crop and we'll figure it out when we get there. So listen there, buddy, and I don't think you gave us your name yet. I'm Grove, by the way.
Sorry. He looks like he's about to cry.
It's alright, I'm Grove.
It's nice to meet you, Grove.
Well, what's your name?
Sudatch.
Well, Sudat, you can come with us to the crop where we try to find our way out of here, or you could stay here and keep missing your children.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here. You're right. You're right.
I am right.
Yeah, that's
He's gonna
right.
be president one day.
Wow. President? Oh, if I get out of here, I would vote for you. I mean, I'm a bug and I can't vote, but I would.
Well, what's a little election fraud?
Wait, what did you say?
I said, what's a little election fraud?
Oh. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's.
Yeah, fraud.
Yeah.
Squeezes the brain a little bit.
Bomb.
What does happen when you squeeze the brain?
The whole place shudders.
It just shucks.
Wait,
Ooh.
it's not still attached to the wormhole.
Oh, that
is
could
it?
be beneficial in the fight.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Could be.
attached. Yeah.
Huh,
We can-
Like squeezing it, it like telepathically communicates that it's uncomfortable.
right.
But
That's
if we can
like
shake the whole bug every time we squeeze it, that's definitely
So,
that's
so one of us can fight, and the other person on the side can squeeze.
Well, we'll figure it out when we actually get in the crop. In the meantime, go to bed. You guys have been up for much too long. You're making
yeah,
crackpot
bed's good.
theories. You know,
But
we end up in the fighting pits, getting Indiana Jones having used the bathroom situation, where the bug's just going to be swinging their sword, and one of us shotgun.
if they let us bring guns into the arena.
All right. Oh man. All right. I'm just gonna hold the book up this time. I'm not gonna do it. There's too much going on here. But okay. So you bed down either on the floor, which is just wood, dry wood, or you get on the flesh bed, and you sleep for the night. And you get up the next day, and Sudatch is has got his little dagger and his shield, and he's like, "I'm ready to go. It's time to see my family again." And he says, "You wouldn't happen to have any money, would you?"
Just immediately proceeds to rob us. Come on.
Sweet, that's just that.
It costs about $1 a piece to get into the crop.
Oh, yeah, we can cover that. Don't you worry.
Oh
Sue
yeah,
Dodge.
we can cover ya.
Okay.
Okay.
Not all your kids, though. If you want to bring them some other time, I don't have that
Well,
much.
it
but-
sounds like he has to
300,
find his
yeah.
kids because they're outside, probably.
You make it to the orifice, and the people waiting in line to fight are like these huge bugs. And you get up to the orifice, and you've got your tickets, and a big gnat will be like, "Are you here to fight? or to bet?
We're here to fight.
All right.
I'm here to bet.
We could,
I mean,
yeah. If we bet, then we can use the brain to make it go in
Yeah.
our favor. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't think the people betting on making their way through the win.
I mean, I doubt the ones that are winning are either. You get treasure and you come back here, I'm guessing.
Well, let's go in and find out. Let's go in the pit.
Besides, if we're betting, we can be doing like reconnaissance or surveillance or whatnot and kind of look around and get our bearings.
Well, Kingsley, your call.
I'm leaning to betting rather than fighting.
Okay, we're not fighting then.
I mean, maybe we can still fight too.
Can we tell
I
her?
want to ask her
Mind
though.
chat?
I just want to ask her, like, we just want to go get out of here. Let's see what she says.
To the
We just want to go out the butt. We got swallowed by the worm, and we just need to get out of here.
you
try to
tell
be
that
honest.
you tell that to the gnat.
To the lady that, yeah.
The gatekeeper.
Oh, nobody makes it out of here. You'd have to be you'd have to get Morgan's favor to do that.
Yep.
That's the queen.
And I would want to earn Morgan's favor as though I don't already know the answer.
Well, by winning fights or winning bets?
I don't think she's gonna care about people winning that.
Of course, there's one other way out of here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
make
How's
her
that?
you make her angry enough, and she'll send you somewhere else.
That's backup plan, everybody.
That doesn't sound good. Somewhere else, huh?
Can you tell us where this somewhere else is?
Is it the woods?
It's the gizzard.
Oh. Oh, I guess
That's for the gizzard on the way out.
Probably.
Trying
But
to
that's
remember
probably
the
the
order.
same place we would go if we got her favor. And she
Was it like
lets
the
us go.
crop and then the gizzard and then the...
So, like, hypothetically, if you could please whatever this powerful person is, maybe they could just help you get out of here.
Yeah.
If you make her mad, she'll send you somewhere worse. And otherwise, you can go in and just bet and see how it goes, or you can go in and compete. But you have to let him know, or let them know.
I think we should start by betting just to get the lay of the land, see how it works, so that if we are going to fight, which we probably are, we won't go into it blind. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's a good call.
I'm just gonna see what this is all about. We may could use the brain to give us an advantage.
Okay. All right. So you go in to bet. They take the gnat takes your tickets, and you see inside that there are a bunch of insect people that have all come here to be spectators to what's going. And there are ramshackle bleachers that line the pulsating flesh walls. And there's a balcony seat that's opposite all of this. And arising from it is a massive furry spider with a crown and a bunch of wands. Oh. And it says,
Is that her?
"Come one, come all, welcome to the heroic fighting pit of the crops. Who among you is brave enough to enter my tournament? Can you survive all 3 rounds and be rewarded with the Queen's bounty? Or will you fall to my champions and be banished to the gizzard?" And then, like, everybody goes, "Oh," you know, and they, like, roar to that. And if you're just here to bet, we can play a betting game, and you can see if you win or gain money. You can also just watch, obviously. You don't have to bet.
Might be good
Bryn
to
is
watch
wondering if she
around.
can see any, like, other potential exits to this organ
That's a good question.
from where she's
yeah.
sitting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
And how
Let's
easy
see.
it would be to get to them?
I will show you exactly what it looks like. If I can
create a distraction.
So the exit is right behind her.
So we have to go by her.
Yep. Or there's the pit down below. And then there's the fighting pit. And then there's the bleachers. And then there's the way you came. So that's what's in here.
I will bet. I don't know about anyone else, but talk about how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll try a bet too.
There is, I'll tell you some of the things here to bet on. There is the mighty champion of the arena, who is simply called the Titan. Betting is obviously more expensive for Titan, and most bets are in favor of Titan winning. It seems Titan almost always wins. There is a bat, a bat priest. Wait, did I have this right? Yep, a bat preacher. A bat preacher.
It's like if Batman was a little more religious.
Yeah, literally a bat, and it looks terrified. And then there are endless numbers of skeletons of dead people that the spider person, to fill in rounds and to fill in like earlier rounds, she will just like reanimate dead people to fight again from the pit.
Right. How much is the buy-in for betting on the Titan then?
I'm gonna say that it's 5-1. So it would cost $5 to get in on it, and if you win, you'll probably get, depends on what people are betting, $6, $7, $8.
We can all pitch in.
Yeah.
And
I'll throw
Do
in
y'all wanna-
5.
do y'all want to try to manipulate the results using the brain?
Yeah, Renegade's gonna beat
Okay.
a bet on the little guy, and then every time
Oh.
he like swings or makes a step or something cool, he's gonna make the place shake.
I'm putting
Or
$5
if the other guy
on this
goes
one.
to make a major move, like throw him off balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Who are you gonna bet for?
Oh,
No.
I was going to join him and bet in for the little guy just to throw the results.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, that sounds like fun. Let's see here. There are several rounds that happen. These are different matches. So I don't even have to roll for it. The people that bet on Titan, he faces some huge bug towards the end of the bracket, and you earn $6. So you get $1 back. You don't lose any money. You get $1.
Right.
For the people betting on the little preacher, he looks utterly terrified. And he's brought in actually as a statue, but then this keeps happening, by the way. The big spider queen uses a wand and makes him like unfreeze, and then like he's in another match and he's like begging, I don't want to be here, and then like he will say some kind of prayer or come up with some kind of trick, and he keeps winning. And you win as well. But then the Spider Queen will like freeze him again. Turn him into stone. He'll get hauled off. And so with him, you make a lot more money on this round. You make $4.
Hey.
of profit.
Yes. And then there are all kinds of big bugs and little bugs, and they fill in rounds with skeletons and different shows, and entertainers come out, and this is what the bugs seem to do here.
This is great. It's like WWE.
Yeah.
Bugs.
WWB.
If one of us is going to be fighting, then you better line up a really sick promo. I want to hear some mad trash talk against these bugs.
Well, can we all fight? Or
Yeah, I was wondering about
it's a
that.
group fight, right?
I mean,
Yeah, how
Or
does that
one on
work?
one?
It looks like
Is
you.
it like if one person wins, you negotiate for the whole group?
Yeah, that I'm interested. Let's see here. I want to make sure I get that right. It looks to me like you could maybe fight as a group. I don't know how that might change.
Well, because the little bug we met wanted to fight with us, right? He wanted to go with us.
Well, yeah. Ultimately, he just wants out. But
Yeah.
I think this is true. I think you can actually go in and fight as a group. It might change, obviously, how they arrange fights for you.
Well, let's go in, guys. It's time.
Does Renegade with the brain want to not be in there so he can help us from the sidelines?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Every time you guys do something cool, he's going to squeeze the brain. Or you guys walk in there and do like this, like ah, and then he'll
Keep
shake
it on the
brain.
download, though, man. We don't want to get caught.
are we bringing our Sudach with us?
Yeah.
Don't forget guns.
So you tell the Nat that you wanna fight. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So Renegade is not fighting. Is that right? Because
He's
so I
got the
think
brain control.
4 of us plus Sudach and no Renegade. We're all going to go into the fight.
And can we use our own weapons?
Yeah.
I got cat scratch fever.
Yeah, the various creatures here also have weapons and things they've brought into the arena. All right. Let's see if this makes sense.
It's time to die.
Oh, it's about to rock. We salute you.
You
I just realized if we had a bomb, I could just teleport behind the spider, leave it there. Problem solved.
Well,
That doesn't. Well, I mean, that just kills the queen. Is that solving the problem, or is that regicide?
Yes.
Yeah.
So for the first round, it's pretty simple. And this happens with like a lot of the people that are initial, what would you call it, entrants, like people that are initially want to fight. Morrigan uses her wand and brings 5 skeletons back to life. And so
Monkey scared skeleton.
I'm going to put some ands on the table. You should have control over all of these. Sounds like there's 4 plus 1 bug. Little warrior guy. I'll make him smaller.
I have a nice plan that requires somebody to help me coordinate an attack if anybody wants to volunteer for that.
And I don't really have...
sure. I will.
Let me see if I have something. I don't really have skeletons, but I have zombies, so I'll just use that.
Did we establish that skeletons or zombies do not count as ghosts, even though they're technically living dead? Or
Yeah, I can't remember. What did we say about that?
not
I
remember?
think we had distinguished them as like this is they're corporeal, therefore they don't count. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
I think
so
that
if
makes-
it's purely
Was it
spectral.
spooks in general? I think.
I think it was ghosts. I think it's a gun that
Okay.
shoots ghosts.
Yeah.
Right.
it's
Yeah.
very
Because we were
specific,
trying to
yeah.
figure out, like,
Undead
wait.
or just
Yeah.
ones that are not corporeal.
'Cause all guns can shoot zombies. You know, that's nothing special there.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, now, obviously you're able to attack first. These things have a sword and a shield, and they're coming to you, and they're gonna hit you, and they're gonna do damage to your heart if they hit you. So, any ideas, plans? You want to try to squeeze the brain first? What are you thinking?
I got
I'm
a rope.
stopping.
I want somebody else to grab the other end of the rope. I want to spread out, and I want to clothesline these guys. Wrap around them.
Oh yeah, Fern will help.
Great. Burn. You and me, and then the others, you take advantage of them when they're all tangled up and make, an easy shot on them.
You're thinking up high or down low?
Too slow.
Down low.
So you're trying to like trip them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get them all flat on the ground for you.
And then when you guys walk in and you go, ah, then I'll squeeze the brain. And then when you guys charge forward, I'll squeeze the brain at appropriate times.
Okay.
A little squeeze.
Well, this works. You get a rope and you like charge and try to bait them in the middle, and you knock a bunch of them down. And then what happens after you knock them down? What did you want to do? You want to?
It's up to Grove and Kingsley.
Well, I'll stab one of them. That's knocked down, I guess.
Yeah, I'll stab
Right.
one of them with cat scratch fever, and that's a D6, right?
Well, if I recall correctly,
I haven't
weapons
used it yet.
weapons which weapons when they're used how do I put this? When they're used like with an advantage, you get a different amount of damage from them.
Oh.
I think,
Yeah.
I'm
I
trying.
have it somewhere.
Enhanced
This
attacks
one?
do double.
Oh.
So that's what the
Double.
cheat sheet says. So I assume just double the amount of damage dice then.
Yeah, so yeah, that's right. Whatever weapon you're using doubles.
Okay,
Cool.
so...
So we double the single roll or do 2 rolls?
You just double the amount. So if it does 1d6, it now does 2d6.
Okay. Right, so then this would be this.
I'm gonna do another one.
Alright, I stabbed one of them for 9 damage.
I think I did 9 as well.
I tell Sudach, go on, give him what for. Do it for your kids.
Ah! He screams.
Can do.
And he does a massive 3 damage. Ah!
Yeah, so I think we did 9 damage, or 3 damage.
Okay. So 2 of these things you shatter. Okay. I guess it's going to do that. Never mind. I'm just going to draw.
Renegade, I think it's you start squeezing when it's their turn to act, Better to sabotage them than to try to make
Yeah,
a
mess up
dust.
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That works. Yeah. You put them flat on their back again. I'm gonna give them a chance to act next time if this doesn't work. So this is gonna be the tough part. But everybody can attack at double damage. If you're using a gun, remember to expend an ammo.
Right, I do 7 points of damage
Okay.
to one of them.
I did 9 points of damage to one of them as I bludgeoned him.
All right.
Does the cat scratch fever do anything special?
To these things, no.
Okay.
To these things, no.
So do we still roll with advantage?
Yes. Because they're on the ground. Because.
6.
All right. That's all of them. All right. You all. Using trickery, you were able to destroy all of these skeletons.
Good job, team. High fives all around. Especially for Saffron.
I don't think we're done yet.
All right. So the crowd roars, and they're loving it. They're excited. You're able to take a break between rounds. So if there's any items you want to move around, any plans you want to make or anything, it's clear to you that they're arranging the petrified statue and about to release it on you again. This
Oh,
this
bat
this bat preacher.
So
Fight him.
I remember in science class they told us bats use echolocation. So we want everybody to scream as much as you can in its face to mess up its perception.
this poor bat.
Assuming that it is a bat, if I understood that correct. And not somebody who is
I
a
thought
preacher
that
of a bat religion.
He is in fact a
Flies, we
big bat.
Shotgun it.
Hmm.
Because if you take its wings, even if you can't kill it in the air, if you take its wings out, it can't fly. And they're kind of awkward on the ground.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna use another zombie because I don't really have a token for this guy. Oh wait, let's use the druid. Yeah. Okay. So what were you saying, Birdie? What are you thinking?
Flying, we can, even if we can't kill it in the air, take its wings out to get it on the ground because they're not very agile on the ground.
Okay. So, all right.
You like cut his wing?
Well,
We have shotguns, so if he goes up in the
Oh,
air,
really?
we can
Oh,
still
right.
take him down.
Oh, this poor guy.
I'm not throwing my
doesn't
unless
know-
we could convince him to join us, which I
He
doubt.
doesn't even want to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All
bad
right.
for this one.
Yeah, and so excuse me. He's he's brought in, and then the Spider Queen uses her wand, and then he gets released, and he looks around and he sees a bunch of kids with shotguns. And he immediately drops to his knees and begs for mercy. He's like, "Please no, please no."
I'm gonna
you should-
turn up to the
all
Spider
because-
Queen.
All because I said a
Give us
little bit
that.
of light.
Okay, I want to turn to the Spider Queen and ask, can we have him as a prize?
She says, no. And she goes, "Poof." And then you see like the ground shake, and an orifice beneath you opens,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mouth. Like a mouth.
yeah. and he drops into it, and he says, "All because of a little light." And he falls, disappears.
I mean, presumably, I think that's the way we're all gonna go anyway, right? Probably.
Well, you could also maybe go behind the queen, or it depends. Maybe you're right. I don't know. You're hoping that you can. You're hoping you
Well-
can navigate this situation. I think.
Well, I'll say what my hope is. My hope is we win the tournament, we get the prize, and then we annoy the queen and go down. And then
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna say, if we get her
Or
favor,
what
we
if-
could probably just explain to her our intent to leave, and she could do what she can to make that as painless as possible, hopefully.
What if we were engaged in a battle and manipulated the battle so that it put us where we wanted to be so we could run through the exit?
That
well, let's just
Either
see what
that
our
or
next
Fern's
battle
kind
is.
of annoyed at her for killing the bat or getting rid of the bat, so she's kind
Well,
of
she
thinking
didn't
about
kill
shooting
the
her.
bat. She dropped
No,
it
but he was
somewhere.
nice and she was mean, and Fern kind of wants to shoot her now.
Another thing I could do is just teleport right behind her with a shotgun. You can't.
She's the queen of a blood
Lord.
sport.
Man, Renegade is really set on just like using this teleportation thing.
I don't understand why we want to kill the queen.
Murder is the answer.
No, Ma, I'll do it.
I say we don't make any unnecessary enemies. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
Is there
just see what the next fight is. Let's just see.
is there anything you want to do between rounds?
Nah.
Okay. You discover that
Would
your
it
next.
be possible?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Would it
Oh.
be possible easily for us to manipulate the fight without making it look like we're trying to leave to get closer to that door
How would you
behind
do
her?
it?
Well, what I guess what I'm wondering is like, is it just next to her pedestal where we just have to work our way like 180 around, Or
Yeah, good
is
question.
it something where it's like, no, we'd be going up a ramp and around a corner and it legit you'd know what we were doing kind of thing.
The issue
Right.
here is she very clearly has a weapon that turns people into stone. Because that's what she was doing in the bat, right? She was turning them to and from stone.
Yeah.
Point.
Yeah, no, and I'm looking at it, and unfortunately, no, yeah, this thing is kind of tucked behind her. Yeah.
I don't think gun beats petrification. That's all I'm saying. I don't
Yeah,
think-
maybe teleport shotgun's a good idea if she can petrify people.
We just made it through 2 rounds of the fight pretty well. I'm liking our odds.
Let's just fight. Let's
All right.
We can go the distance.
Rock,
Yeah,
paper,
let's go.
slug.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, you know what? This is worth it. I'm gonna get your opponent ready for this fight. Actually.
Should we play Eye of the Tiger? Doing some jumping jacks.
Pantera, Cowboys from Hell.
Yeah.
You still have your horses, I think.
yeah. We're on
In
Charlie.
the
multiple
arena?
passes. Yeah, where else will we put them? Where else-
Charlie.
I don't know,
Charlie
they have
can
like a,
climb up the pedestal to where she's at.
Okay. And then Charlie can get turned to stone. Like, what do you
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's announced. They first of all, like, she's like the newcomers that and everybody's like they love you guys, and then she's like, and then the champion of the arena, Titan, and like everybody like roars, and coming out of this back orifice is this massive bug on top of a big millipede mount. And it charges towards you in the arena. He's I want to kind of show you this. He has hefted above his head this obviously magical sword. It is not the King's Claw, but it is some other crazy magic sword. And he doesn't just like rush towards you. He like rides this thing swiftly around you and raises the magic sword above his head, and everybody cheers. And then he points it toward one of you, and he rushes in to attack. Let's see here.
Get that brain ready.
I have a great idea, actually. Who was it had the slime staff?
Oh, I think that's me.
Why don't you could like create a slime, right? Why don't you create a slime and make his mount slip?
Oh, I can't sabotage the fight from outside the. Get
Oh,
us all
you're not
killed.
in the battle, okay?
No.
Oh man.
You could throw it to one of us.
Accidentally drop a walking stick.
Yeah.
No, I
That could
think
look
too
bad.
sketchy. They
That
it's
looks
like
bad.
it's like Vegas. They see you. Except for
Alright.
Brain. Not even Vegas is expecting a Brain.
So I'll still leave you all so because of his boasting, you can still attack first. What's the plan?
Do we want to take him out first and then the centipede, or
Yeah, I think it's take him out
millipede? I
first.
guess.
Although
If he drops that sword, I'm just worried of what that does. But I have a feeling the
that's
millipede won't stop.
I don't think we're tripping the millipede because it's got a lot of legs.
That'd be impressive.
yeah, but put it on the front legs, its front leg gets stuck. But regardless, I don't know. At the same time, I don't really want to kill this bug, but I am down to fight him.
All right. So I'm hearing fight or what?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go for the rider.
All right. I'm going to go one by one here. I'm going to start with Fern. Fern, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to use my shotgun to take out the rider.
Roll your shotgun damage.
Is that D8?
Let me look up shotgun.
2d6.
2d6. Okay.
Let's see.
4?
4. All right. 1, 2, 3. So this is what happens. You see this happen when Fern does it. So you rolled a 4. I rolled a 7. So you fire your shotgun, and he raises the blade, and all of a sudden these like wings, like these like bug wings, come out of the side of the hilt, and goes whoosh, like big black beetle wings, and they're like look like they're made of shiny steel or something, and it just reacts from the hilt, and your shotgun just the shot just pounces off of this. Okay, let's see. Renegade. Oh wait, not Renegade. I'll get back to Renegade. Birch. Or no, Grove.
Okay, so it has like a reflecting sword. Is that what happened?
So he's got this sword. As soon as the shotgun fires, the hilt expands into these like beetle wings, like carapace wings. It just goes, and like, so it has this kind of round quality, like a shield. And the shot just pings off of that, and then it retracts back into the hilt.
Okay. I'm looking at the apples that I have and seeing if I think any of them would be useful here.
I'll get back to you. Look at your apples. Look at them. Birch, what do you do?
Say that again?
I said, what do you do?
I would like to have this benefit someone else making an attack. I want to ride around him on my horse while flashing my flashlight, like pointing it in his eyes, trying to direct it right into his face to disorient him, hopefully setting up someone else kind of an enhanced attack.
The beetle
At least
and
harder for him to use his parrying sword.
Yes.
I can ride into the beetle and jump on him and hit him with my knife while you do that.
Okay.
It's the
all right.
96.
Well, hang on.
All right. Yeah, I'm on.
It's getting complicated. Let me piece all of it together. So
My intention is to hit him in like the face, because I see he's kind of armored and his face is kind of not. That's what I'm aiming for.
What type of bug is this, by the way?
I do not know. If I were to guess, this is like a flying ant warrior. That's a guess.
Okay. Well, just because I'm wondering, you still have the beetle whistle, don't you?
Oh,
Does
yeah.
that work on these bugs?
I mean, I could blow it and find out.
I don't know if that's going to cause everyone in the audience to start panicking and freaking out and seizing up and stuff.
That's hilarious. Let me clarify this, and then maybe you'll want to use it. But yeah, it works on beetles. There are beetles in the crowd. Now, this is going to make the queen really mad, obviously. But if you decide that needs to be used, you can. Yeah, that's hilarious.
This guy is not a beetle.
Oh.
Yeah, he is not a beetle. I don't think that's a beetle. Yeah. So okay. Before we execute that plan, Grove, what are you thinking?
Okay, so now I'm thinking, I don't think we go with the beetle plan. I'm thinking I eat this hardy plump, so my skin becomes like, thick and hard like rock or whatever, and I just charge him, and I just try to grab him off of his mount.
Yeah, okay.
That's my plan.
And then, last of all, you see all of this unfolding, Renegade. What do you want to do?
He's going to squeeze the brain in opportune times.
All right.
If things go bad, he's trying to figure out a plan to do some regicide.
Ah, yes. Okay, fair enough. You've made clear you want to do this. So I leave this to you. You can interrupt me and say, "All right, I do the thing." Like either I squeeze the brain, and you can let me know when you do it, or I teleport and you can let me know. Okay, here we go. So all of this happens. I'm going to start with Grove. Grove rides straight into this monster and just like leaps after eating this apple, and he swings the blade, and the blade it slices part of the way in to your hardened skin. You can tell that this blade will kill you. He is locked in close combat with you. And then two other things happen. The other thing that happens is someone rides around and is distracting this mount and him as they're in this life or death struggle. And that allows Arya Stark here. This allows Kingsley to leap with this dagger and stab this person with the what is it called, the cat scratch. Yeah.
What does it do anyway?
Indeed. Let's figure out what it does. So here's what happens. You can roll your damage first of all. Kingsley.
Is it D6?
You can double it.
Okay.
For sure. Okay.
7?
He yells in pain but doesn't die. But then something else happens. He yelps, is tossed from the mount, and the mount rears up, and then he gets up.
Rumble.
And this happens. Let me make sure.
That's when I rumble. When he tries to stand up, that's when the ground shakes.
Well,
he's down.
He's tossed from his mount. Let me actually make sure I have this right too. Blue has he's on the ground, and then he starts like scratching. He starts scratching, and then he starts sneezing and coughing, and he's like ah, and then you see him just like ripping his clothes off, and everybody's like, oh, as he starts ripping his clothes off, and he's scratching. He's like, I'm on fire, and you realize he's actually really skinny underneath this like really nice suit of bug armor, and you just see a bug butt like run, and then the queen gets mad. And
can I pick up his sword?
Yeah.
From the crowd, you can see Renegade like this.
The crowd is not pleased either. The queen opens the orifice, of course, and he tumbles, bare bug butted into the hole, and and everybody cheers. Yeah. Oh, let me turn. I don't have any cheering. I wish I'd put that on. I was like, surely there's going to be surely there won't be a need for arena ambiance. Like, where would that come up? So no cheering. Although I swear I did have it. I maybe had it. Whatever. Anyways, okay. So you win, and the queen, she says. Behold the new champions of the crop, and yeah, let's see. Grove, you now have a sword, and it's really big. It's almost as big as you.
Oh.
If you try to activate it, it works. Like the beetle shields come out, and then they retract.
I'll put it across my back for now. And then we were supposed to.
Can you guys hear me?
Supposedly, they said we got treasure as well. Right?
Oh, I had my speaker off. That's what happened. I couldn't hear you guys. Anyways,
okay.
Yeah. Did anybody? I may have missed something.
I just said, I said that's pretty cool. I'll put it on my back. And supposedly we got treasure as well, right? That's what they said.
Yeah, you're able to come and talk to the queen after the match, and she says, "That was amazing."
Yes, it was.
I haven't been so entertained in a long time.
Now she's going to want to keep us here.
For this, I will give you what was promised. And it's literally a chest full of gems. Like you've almost doubled your wealth again. However, somebody's got to carry this, and it's going to take 5 slots. But if someone can...
Horses.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
have horses.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
horses.
could just put it on one of your saddlebags. Yeah.
I'll put the rest of it on. I have exactly 5 more slots on Achilles.
Awesome.
Okay, nice.
So of course you'll be staying on as my champions.
Well, Your Highness, we were actually thinking about going through the womb.
Oh, why would you do that?
We want to see our families.
Well, very well. I'll have my guards escort you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
very kind of you.
Yeah, and
See why they made you the ruler here.
of course. And you won. So I will show you what the bet looks like.
Whoa, Ross, no.
This is a family show.
It's not as bad as so I thought Dolmanwood was gonna be, and I love him. I love him so much. But we had a real potty mouth. And I wish I could blame him, but that entire game just went real crazy. We thought it was going to be a family game, and it was not a family game. It was bad.
Along the way, if we see the bat, can we rescue the bat and bring him along?
That's a good question. Yeah, you ask such interesting questions. Let's see here.
And I guess the former champion as well, if we see him.
It's just
Yeah, maybe we can.
You just want to
Mine
collect
like
a whole
let's
bunch
have
of
over
weird
our
bug
hand
people.
here.
Hey, these are voters.
Hey, we'll build an army.
Let's see here. Not there.
Because presumably we're all still going the same way.
Yeah, they probably want to get out of here too.
Not only do you see a petrified Batman, but you also see a petrified 2 human men and what looks like a little fairy man, like a little gnome or dwarf or something. And they're floating in gastric fluid, which you're passing by.
I thought the bat wasn't petrified, like when he was dropped.
Oh, sorry. That's right. Yeah, he is not. He is, in fact, down here. And
But there's some. Okay, but there's a couple statues, seemingly the previous fighters.
the truth is that there's like, you encounter all kinds of weird stuff down here. If you basically, let me put it this way. There is a means of like just passing through that the guards will take you. Or you can stop and you can get off and explore. I'll actually say you have to try to find the bat guy. I'm looking at this now and it's much more expansive than I realized.
Kingsley's call. He's our caller. My input is that we don't slow down for this, but
Yeah,
that's just
I think.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think.
kind of thinking get out of here.
Yeah, I think if we see him, we see him. But otherwise, we just
Yeah.
go.
I agree.
Okay. Whoa. Wait, surely I did
We
not.
don't want to push our luck.
All right. There's no longer a crowd ambiance, and instead you hear this. And we're going to get rid of that. And you see now the bit. You could stop. I'm not telling you not to stop. But it'll be an adventure if you wish to.
No, I think we just go. I mean, from where they are, whoever is down here, they'll probably make their own way out at some point. Or they'll die in here. But either way, not our issue.
look. Is that Diggory?
It's poop. It's a lot
Oh.
of poop. And there's chunks of dirt and sticky worm refuse. And it smells the worst of anything you've ever smelt in your entire life. And there's a happy-go-lucky little guy just happily hopping around. He's like, man, this is the best thing ever. This is so great. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And he's eating, and you can tell he's really plump from just eating. Oh, man.
Are you
Oh,
Diggory?
Oh, hey. Hey, you want some crap?
No, thank
No, you want an
but we
apple?
do have,
Ooh, I don't
we
want an
have
apple.
something- We have something from your brother.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a brain.
Oh,
It's
boy.
a piece of brain. It's
Hands it
connected
to
to
him.
the brain that your brother's at.
Oh,
Look at this.
What,
Gives it a little squeeze.
do I eat it? Oh, you squeeze it. It goes the whole place.
I think your brother said it had a message in it for you.
Got a message in it. Message in the brain.
He listens. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Oh. He's just nodding. He's like, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. And he goes, he whispers into it, and he's like, can you take it back to Mordred?
Unfortunately, I don't think we can go
No.
back.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess I'll just go back to feasting and trying to find the treasure. And he
Well,
starts,
can you show us the way out?
well, sure. Yeah, since you delivered my brother's message, I'll find you the way out. I'll show you the way out.
What was that last part?
Treasure.
We're not digging for treasure in the poop.
We're not.
Yeah, you know what? Considering what this guy, how happy this guy is, I don't think we need that treasure.
Yeah, we got gems. We already got some treasure.
All right.
But what was the I'm curious about what the message was.
Let's see here. You find yourself somewhere else. And you find yourself in a deep... Let me see if I have something like a picture of this. No. Give me a moment. I can do this. You find yourself in a massive underground cavern. There are bizarre glowing mushrooms here. The ceiling is huge, and it looks as if there is the base of absolutely massive trees, like not like redwood, but like, I don't know, hundreds of feet, or maybe 200-foot wide base and 1,000 feet tall kind of trees. They go up into the cavern above, beyond your sight from where you can see. And you're now in this alien underground mushroom and tree type space. And that is where we end the adventure for the night. Mythic Mountains RPG is a private online play club that focuses on folk RPGs. Folk RPGs are the games that belong to all of us. They're what actually happens at a table between friends. It's their voice that has the authority on what is fun and what works for them. Weekly, we upload our games to allow others to sit in with us. The channel isn't monetized. We don't own the artwork, music, software, or games shown in these actual plays, and you can find links to their authors in the description. Like, subscribe, and share if you wish, or don't. Just like games in person, you're welcome to pull up a chair, sit in, and watch some of our games. No performances, no fancy equipment, just regular people playing folk pencil and paper role-playing games and having a good time. We hope these games will prove a source of enjoyment to anyone just wanting to listen in, anyone looking for examples of how actual groups run and play folk RPGs, and most importantly, if you haven't found your group yet, you're welcome here at ours.